hey, sorry about yelling, but I'm not in a good mood about this. You know what I'm saying? And I like the way I feel because it's making me get to that point where this is what I need to do to release this person. This is what I need to do. I have to get angry. You understand? Jesus, he got angry too. He went in there and flipped the table and said, you're turning my father's house into a den of thieves. So it has to happen sometimes. You have to get that energy. I can't sit here all day long and just be like, okay. It's just because nothing is going to change. So like I said, I have it in my head now. I prayed to God on it. I'm going through with it because I have to. I'm not, this is not a threat. This is not like an empty promise that and I'm going to come on here and still talk. No, I'm finished. I'm done. I'm not in love with the idea of being with a divine counterpart anymore. I'm not in love with that idea. That's all it was. That's all it was me being in love with that idea, and you treat me like I'm a fucking puppet. That's all it is. I mean, I never really even found you that attractive either. That's why I fucking know you did something to me. You did something. It's fucked up. You do some shit like that, make me feel a certain kind of way, and then fucking do what you did to me. It's just so wrong. It's so wrong on so many levels. No wonder why you're an emperor in reverse. It's no wonder that's what you are. You'll always be that. So what's going to happen? We got all these good things coming our way. Let's just put this divine counterpart person out of our mind. Now that they're out of our energy, what is going to be coming from that? We don't want them no more. So they're not in our energy. We're not even thinking about them. We're not going to think about them. Let's get into that energy of them not even being that. They don't even exist anymore. You don't exist to me. You're dead. You're dead to me. That's all it is. I just accept it. So what's going to come out of this? Now we have this, we let it go. So usually what happens is when you let something go, you make room for something better. So what better is going to come along? Maybe our twin ray. That would be good. Can we do that? That's the person who's just like us. I said, so what did I just say? I said, can you just get us the twin ray, please? Would that be acceptable? 4 of Wands in the upright. So right then and there, that's celebration, joy, harmony, marriage. That's, that is union. That is what it is. So yeah, that means yes. So we're waiting for you, twin ray, to come. So whatever, it's going to happen. Doesn't matter about this divine counterpart. They're out of our energy. As soon as we let them out of our energy, what did I say is going to happen? 4 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands in the upright. I'm sorry, not reverse. 4 of Wands in the upright. As soon as I said that. Thank you. So we're having this good energy. We're in celebration, union, joy. We're just keeping these people out of our head. There's no attention. You do not matter. You do not exist. You do not matter. You do not exist. Eventually, you tell yourself something long enough, you'll believe it. You do not exist to me. So we release this negative energy from the counterpart, and we get a 4 of Wands. Right there, I should just stop the reading right there. Well, let's elaborate a little bit. And then 7 of Cups in the upright. So with this 4 of Wands right there, this celebration is going to bring us opportunities. It's going to, this is wishful thinking. This, get into this 4 of Wands perhaps. Searching for purpose, daydreaming. So at the end of the day, this 7 of Cups is what's going to get us to this 4 of Wands. Because we have to, like I just said, you keep saying something enough, keep daydreaming about something enough, keep doing it, it's going to eventually happen. Your mind does not know the difference between what's real and imaginary. It's the truth. That's why you can manifest whatever you want. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to manifest this 4 of Wands with our twin ray. Because we released our divine counterparts energy. We don't want them. We don't care. They're the Emperor reverse energy. We're not losing anything. We got to remember that. They're an Emperor reverse energy, Devil reverse energy. They're not a good person. They're never going to change. Because if they were going to change, they would have changed a long time ago. You know what I mean? They would have changed a long time ago. They don't want to, because we made it too easy for them. So now I did tell them that their karma is going to be, they're going to have to watch us with a high-level soulmate in this union, and that could have been them. Could have been them. Could have been. But they won't. They won't. It's just, that's the irony of it. The only way that they could, it's just, they'll never be unless we leave. It's just, that's what I had to tell myself. Listen, we were never meant. See, that's what I tell myself. It was never meant to be. Okay, if it was meant to be, it would have been easy. It's not meant to be. So all that was meant to get me to where I am now. It's a karmic lesson. This person is a karmic. You know what I mean? I have a karmic divine. I don't even think they're divine. Karmic counterpart. That's all they are. A karmic counterpart. That's all they are. Oh well. I got a 4 of Wands. You saw the last one, the Queen of Wands came out with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the World. Now we got the 4 of Wands. So this is what happens when you get these people out of your energy. So now that we released this divine counterpart, we got this 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Everything's good. So we're looking good here. So 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Living beyond means, obsession with work, false success. So this is how our counterpart is going to look at that. Almost. So we still need this person completely out of the energy, but they're still going to be looking at it from the point of view of thinking that, oh, I don't care what they do, I don't care, blah, 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 acting like they're obsessed with work, or, false obsession, or false success, like making themselves appear like they're successful, but they're not, because they go home and they know what they are. You know what you do, you know what you are. So keep your 9 of Pentacles and do whatever in the reverse, and do whatever you want with it. Go be fake and keep being fake. That's all you're ever, because we're not paying attention to that. That doesn't even matter to us. We're already with this union. We don't care what you do. So yeah, watch on. Keep watching, being fake for your false sense of success and going home crying about it. Don't matter to us. Keep it coming. So with this 4 of Wands, think 7 of Cups. Now it gets us 2 of Cups. Okay, so this counterpart could watch, this karmic counterpart could stay in their 9, their false sense of success, their obsession with work, living beyond their means, hustling, whatever they think they're doing, while we have a 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. First 4 out of the first 4 cards in the upright. So don't tell me this isn't like what I just say. This is what's going to happen when we release them. Because what we were holding on to was karmic. This person was karmic. We were holding on to something that was karmic. We were believing in the idea that they were something that we needed them. Not needed them, that they were our counterpart, and that we believed that they'll get better. Because we're watching things thinking, oh yeah, they want to approach us, they want to do this, they want to do. But it's like, go fuck yourself. And that's just what it is. And now look what comes out of this. Okay, from me getting into this energy, look what comes of this. 2 of Clubs, 4 of Wands, both in the upright. While this 9 of Pentacles in reverse person looks on. This false, fake person who pretends they're so successful. So successful. Fuck out of here, bro. What did you do? Show me what's successful about you. What? Nine of Wands in the upright. Courage, one last stand, resilience, test of faith, gearing up for the worst. This is exactly what we have to be right now. This right here is how we combat this 9 of Pentacles in reverse person. From coming to interfering with our 4 of Wands and our 2 of Cups. And while we're daydreaming and everything, while we're doing that. So we all have, that protects this daydream so we're not attacked. So we get this 4 of Wands and this 2 of Cups. This is going to happen. This is going to happen without a doubt about it. Because this energy, I don't want this person. So look what the good that comes out of this from releasing this person. If the whole other reading, they're all negative, bullshit, because we were holding on to that energy. Looking at pictures of fantasizing about I'm not scared. I'm not embarrassed to say that. I felt a certain kind of way, and I was in love with the idea of whatever this sacred sexuality thing. I just really was in love with the idea of it, but it's like now it's like, is it really even worth it? It's not. Just give me all my energy back. I call my energy, my power back. I call my energy, my power back. All of it. All of it. My sexual energy, all of it. Call it back. Call back my sexual energy from this counterpart. I call back my sexual energy. I don't want them to feel it ever again. They're not going to feel that any of my sacred energy ever again. Because we had this Two of Cups with our twin ray. Four of Swords in reverse. So this person, this obsessed work, false success person is going to be, it's only can last so long. They're going to be exhausted and burning out by this, and basically they're going to fizz out. Because they're not going to be able to get past this Nine of Wands energy to interfere with this Four of Wands and this Two of Cups. They will not be able to get past that because they're not in the strength of it, and then it's going to cause them exhaustion, restlessness, and this is what is eventually going to be the tower that they get. They're in a tower right now because they're going to see this. Once they see this Two of Cups, that's what their karma is. They have to watch what they could have had. That's the only way they can learn. That's their lesson. That's it. It's already done. I've already put the attention out there. I'm not going back on it. I'm telling you right now. I don't care if they came knocking, begging on the door, saying, "Oh, please, 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 I love you." I don't care anymore. On my everything, my whole entire life, I wouldn't even talk to you. I don't care. I have to be like this if I want to get this. Look at this. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Last reading, I had Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the World. It's like, that's what's happening after I release this. This person has been living off our energy. You understand? This negativity, this person, whatever, they were benefiting from it. While we're over here waiting for them to be a better person. What a sucker we are. While they're just staying in this Emperor reverse energy like it's nothing. Oh, false sense of success, coming off like they don't care, like they're just fucking workaholic. Just a fucking joker. A real joker. I know you did something when you put me in that office, when you looked in my eyes. I know you did something. You're sick. You're a sick person because you know you did this to other people. You know you did. And you're going to have to pay for that. So good. Last one was star energy. So this star, which is us, because I just called this energy back. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. That's a star union. With the, that is don't get no better than this. You understand? I used to think that a divine counterpart, but no, it's I know a twin ray is what is needed for me. That is who I need. That is what I need. Star energy. Person that's already in the energy. They're already in the star energy. They don't have to be into some other energy. They don't have to get out of whatever energy they're in. It's just like, I'm not waiting for that. This is not, I already set the intention. I'm going to do like one or two more cards and I'm done because I like these quick readings. So I just wanted to show you what happens when you release somebody. Okay, this is what I want. So I'm sorry if I yelled at the last video and I cursed and stuff. I do apologize. That's not how I am. But I have to do that sometimes. I have to get in that energy. If I just sit here and be like, the co-op energy, then nothing gets done. These people, they don't change. They don't want to fucking change unless I get angry and start flipping shit over. So that's what I'm going to do. In my star energy, because I call all my energy, my power back. I call all my sexual energy and my power back. Nobody can use it. I don't give consent for anybody to use my energy or get in my energy. I do not give consent. Angels, please handle these people. Please, I give you permission. Eight of Swords in the upright. So, like this person, Four of Swords, I think negative thoughts. They want to come off a certain kind of way, but the way they really are is just nothing but a negative person. They're imprisoned in their own mind. They're stuck. They say they're stuck. Can't get away. They want to wait. Guess what? You waited too long. You waited too long. Now you're stuck. Imprisonment. Aided. That's what's probably going to happen because they're corrupt. They've done corrupt things. They've stolen. So they're going to probably go to jail anyway. It's because they did the same thing to me. Whoever projected that jail on me, that's coming right back to you. Send that back to that person. Whatever that jail energy was, this Eight of Swords energy, return this to sender ASAP. I want this person in jail. One more. What's the end result of this star? You got the star energy. You got the star, Two of Cups, four wands. You know, Nine of Wands protecting. You know, still with the Seven of Cups, this daydream, these opportunities. For this Two of Cups, this Four of Wands, star energy. While this, you know, Nine of Pentacles in reverse person, this fucking fake person wants to come off like they're somebody. It's in their head, negative thoughts in prison. They're probably spiritually in prison, and they're going to be probably physically in prison. So they're going to be completely in prison because they didn't want to do the right thing. They had to make me get like this. They had to push me to this point to where I have to, like, just give up on them and completely clear them out. Cut the cord with them. They just couldn't do the right thing. You just couldn't. End result. Seven of Pentacles. Hard work, diligence, substantial revolts, investment, whatever. If that's what comes out of this, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be, you know, the richest of people in this situation, but we'll be happy, okay, with this Two of Cups, this star energy, this, you know, Four of Wands. You know, this is what it is. There'll be substantial results from that. Perseverance, diligence. This is going to be two people that have went through something that are going to work together and they'll build. You know, that's what this is going to be. And then I'll just do one more and then it is what it is. So, by this is basically Six of Pentacles now. So from this whole thing, this is just going to show how giving we are to people, how we're going to share. I always say this, sharing is caring. So whatever wealth we have, we're going to share this with our soul tribe. Whoever is going to be there for us, whoever we know is going to be there, that is going to be the happiness with it. Like I said, last one, I don't really care who comes around no more. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, go through all this bullshit just so you fucking people could just ride off my coattails and then come in there and then, oh, okay, we're with you now after I did everything. No, you're going to have to do something. So if you people want to fucking be with me, then I suggest you do something quickly. I really suggest you clear my fucking name first and do something along those lines if you want to share this wealth with me. If you want to be a part of this Four of Wands. If. I suggest you do the right thing.